Stay at the back of the room away from the door. And of course, hands where I can see them. I'm not gonna repeat myself. The new ones are always easy to trick. Hey there, I'm Six, your neighbor. I suppose I can say, hello neighbor. Wow, your room is so much cooler than mine. You've got a table and a plant and even some shelves. Want to switch rooms? Oh, I'm sorry, you're probably very confused. Not that I can help with that, but what I can do is help you become more familiar with the place. We can discuss who gets which room later. I see you got your keycard already. You're gonna have plenty of those. Which means you'll be needing something to help you keep track of them. Here, take it, it's yours. These keycards will allow you to activate these card scanners, which do all sorts of things. Eyes on the colors of the scanners because they are color-coded. We shouldn't stay here too long or they'll think something's wrong. Let's head to the other room where everyone else is. You give it a try. Ain't this the life? Just play, hibernate, and repeat. But most importantly, do everything you're told. This place is very cool, but there's someone I want you to meet first. Hey Seven, the new guy's here.
Not now. I'm busy.
You don't even care to look at him.
That's the guy? As if one of you wasn't enough.
I volunteered to show him around and even taught him how to use the card scanners. Exactly what a good leader does.
Leader? Uh-huh.
Yes, leader. I told you a million times everyone looks up to you. And I'm the leader of the group.
Whatever. Listen, new guy. I only speak with those that are exceptionally smart and are as interested in knowledge as I am. You don't look like you even know what your case number is.
Don't take what she said too much to heart. She'll come to like you as much as she secretly does me. But it looks like your reputation is not as grandiose as you'd hoped. How about you take a look around the place and maybe make some friends while you're at it? Come and find me when you're done exploring.
Come on, you've got to help me. Seven said something about her not liking dumb people before she placed me in here, and I've been too scared to see what happened if I left since. Help me solve this, and we can split whatever's in these boxes by half. From what I could figure out, you're supposed to place the sphere in a certain order. An order that would allow the slider to go through them, from smallest to largest. There's more? Oh, scratch what I said about splitting everything in half. Just take it all. Just help me solve this.
here. If I jump, will you catch me? I've been stuck up here for hours. Here I come!
Hold on. Why didn't you ask me for help?
Because I know you're still angry about the prank I pulled on you the other day.
What? No. I had already forgotten about that. Just jump and I'll catch you. Promise.
Okay, if you promise. Whoa!
Minus 1 million or. Never prank the prankster.
Ow! That really hurt. Thank you. You just earned a friend.
That guy over there wants to claim the treasure for themselves. Over my dead slimy body. That idiot over there wants my treasure. I found it first. It's mine.
Maybe if I had actually done my homework, I wouldn't be in this situation. At least now I have physical proof that I passed this madness. Thank you.
Oh, so you do love knowledge as much as I do. Very few score an A+ on my tests. Great job.
¡Ey, tú! Miré que ayudaste al tipo en el iglú. Yo también necesito tu ayuda. Ven conmigo y haré que valga la pena. han dado la tarea de resolver esta extraña pantalla. Dijeron que si lo resolvía, me darían un premio. Pero nunca me molesté en intentarlo. No se dieron cuenta que no tengo manos para tocar la pantalla. Ayúdame a resolverlo y podrás quedarte con esas ruedas de allá. Es lo único que pude quedarme cuando robaron mi cuarto. ¡Genial! He esperado demasiado por este momento. ¿Qué? ¿Una guitarra necesita manos para tocarse? ¿Me colocaron en el cuarto equivocado?
That guy over there wants to claim the treasure for themselves. Over my dead, slimy body. I have sailed the 7 seas for this treasure!
And still, you're not getting any of it.
Mine! Are you okay? Hello? What have I done? Greed will be the end of all of us! The treasure is all yours, new guy. I don't want any of it.
Oh, is that for me? I love it! Thank you.
You're friends with everyone already? How come?
Everyone that passes my tests with an A+ and gives me great gifts is a friend of mine.
But I gave you flowers that one time.
Those were mushrooms. Plastic mushrooms.
It's the thought that counts. You know what? How about this? If you're so good at making friends, let's play hide and seek and see if you're just as good at finding them. No one ever finds me in hide and seek. Everybody gather around, I have an important announcement to make. As you might have noticed, we have a new face around here, and you know the tradition. In honor of them, let's play hide and seek, and they're it. Wait, we're missing somebody. Where's your friend?
Greed is the thief of contentment, and chasing gold, we lose our shine. Greed has taken them.
What? Alright, when you see them next, tell them they missed out on the group's hide and seek session. Well, new guy, I don't make the rules. Actually, I do. But you're it. Go count down from 10 in the counting corner.
No peeking!
terrible, even at this game.
You're cheating.
You peaked!
Nunca había durado tanto sin ser encontrado.
I was found last. Of course, I'm that good at the game. seems we all suck at hide and seek. I really thought no one would find me where I hid. Who wants to be the seeker next?
I volunteer. It's the first step of atonement.
Consider yourself fully forgiven if you manage to find that new guy first. Come with me, new guy. I have the best hiding spot to show you. These Javanian blobs are dumb as rocks, no pun intended. If they find your hiding spot and you tell them that you're just a piece of stone, they'll believe it and leave you be. Wait, what's that? Oh no. I'll talk to him. Stay here. Begone, you monster. What are you doing here?
The results are out. You're being replaced. We have to do something, and I might just know what exactly. I'll come by later and tell you everything. We won't get another chance, so it must be done tonight, or else they'll notice what I've altered. I've also nabbed that doctor's samples as promised. I am certain they'll drive away your issues. You'll be a new you. You can control it. I know you can. We can't be seen talking for much longer. You have to go now.
It's safe to come out now. We need to check on Seven. She must be terrified.
When will this end?
I've managed to scare him away this time, as I'm sure you saw. And as long as I'm around, I always will.
How many more of us will he snatch and take away? It's only a matter of time before it's my turn.
I'll make sure that never happens. You've seen enough for one day, not to mention it's hibernation time anyway. Head to your room and I'll come check on you when I can. Boo! Did I scare you? I'm practicing so that I'm actually scary when I need to be. You know, I felt bad about what happened earlier today. This is not the kind of first day I'd ever want to have. And to make up for it, I've got a surprise for you. It's a bit of a walk from here, but it'll be worth it. Trust me. Darn, I must have dropped my red keycard on my way here. I can't open the door without it. Could you help me look for it? What was that? Truffle tube. What are you doing here at this hour? You need to go back to your room. Actually, maybe you don't. New guy, this is Truffle tube. One of the few cases that I can truly consider a friend. The best part about him is that he can... Actually, I won't spoil it. But what I will say is that both of us having only one flashlight should no longer be a problem. Give it a try. He loves being held. What? It's stuck? We're running out of time here. Why is everything becoming a hurdle now? Wait, give me a second, I know who to call. Now we wait. Finally. Thank you, A. My best friend. I've got the new guy here with me. You can give your greetings when you reach the surprise. It's dark in here. Can you find the lights? I thought he said it was all ready to open. The surprise is right behind this door, but it seems we need more bodies to get it open. There's you, me, and 8. Truffle Tooth's weight probably isn't enough to push the plates down enough. That means we need 2 more bodies alongside us. And I'm all out of friends I know who'd be out at this time of the night. Let's keep looking around, I guess.
Hey! Help me! They left me here tied to the bed, and with all these earthquakes, something broke! The tranquilizing gas is leaking. You need to get out of here. Find a yellow key card and activate whatever's necessary to get me untied. Jesters smell funny when they're dead. We don't want that now, do we? Did you find it yet? Okay, that wasn't it. Now you're stuck in here with me. Looks like we've got to stop the circulation manually first. I've seen them set it up. You can do that through the monitors. The last monitor is the one responsible for the tranquilizing gas in the room. If we can somehow overwhelm it, it might just turn itself off. It has to, otherwise we'd be done for. You need to listen to me very carefully, okay? See that movable panel on the left? That's used to send electric shots at a target. You're going to use it to turn the monitors on one by one. Start with the one nearest to the door. That's the core power unit. You can transfer electricity through these monitors, but some of them are faulty, so make sure to only charge the ones that aren't dead. Make sure a monitor is only charged when the frequencies of both the panel and the monitor match. Any mistake can make the entire room go kaboom. Got it?
that wasn't it. Now you're stuck in here with me. Looks like we've got to stop the circulation manually first. Okay, looks like the circulation is off, but residue of the gas is still in the room. We're still not safe. Find a way to untie me. Phew, that was a close one. That gas was more deadly than my jokes. Thank you for saving me. I owe you. I'm 17. A jester here to fulfill your day with my jokes. I've never seen you around before. You must be new. Darn! I almost forgot about the gas. Let's get out of here and we'll talk more outside. Something tells me this new friendship will bring nothing but laughs so intense you will feel them pierce your chest. Hello, 6.
What happened to you, 17?
I was left for dead. Or until tomorrow. But your friend here saved the day. It's nice to see you again, 8. And you, Truffle Toot.
You said he helped you? Well, we also need your help with something.
Of course! Anything after what was done for me.
But we'd still need one more body. What was that?
Whoa! Hey, girl. What are you doing out here all by yourself? Are you lost?
And that makes us complete. 17, you saw that room with the big door? Let's all rendezvous there.
Wait! Want to hear a joke first?
Save it for later. For now, we gotta go.
Kitty and I are right behind you. Does Six know what's behind this door? I don't, but I've heard the sounds. Something tells me it's nothing pretty. Like I said, I owe you, and I'll go through with it if you want me to. But just thought I'd let you know how I feel about all of this.
Alright, let's spread, and each of us pick a plate to stand on. New guy, the surprise is for you, remember? You stand in the one in the middle. I can't promise it'll be a room full of Pancreas's level of awesomeness, but I'm sure you'll love it. Get back here now. What happened? Where are we? What are all these tunnels? That's not good. This isn't how it was supposed to go. Everything I planned just gets ruined. We have to get back up there somehow. You need a light source. It's pitch black in all directions. Truffletooth never disappoints. Don't worry, he'll live. I know this mushroom better than anyone else. There's no time not to split up. You go in one direction and I'll go the other. Then we meet back here and see what we can do next. And if for whatever reason we don't, take care of Truffletooth. Maybe they're right about me. Or maybe they're not. Do you happen to be in the mood for another round of hide and seek? 17 is the seeker. Come with me. I'll show you the second best hiding spot I know of. This is it. After what happened today, I don't think there'll be anybody out here looking for you, making this truly one of the best hiding spots. When the game's over, I'll come find you. For now, don't make a peep.
You just have to click this.
Adam, what are you?
I'm gonna stream Garden of Banban Zero. Because remember last time?
What can I be? Please, please, don't leave. Nay, don't. No. What have I done? No, I'm all homeless. What I do, it's not true. I can take my job today. My destiny, I do it all. I can't do it. My I'd like to do it. I don't so bad being homeless and nobody near. No one talks, no one
Boppy. Boppy boppy bop. Boppy boppy boppy.
Really? Are you serious? That's awesome, man. That's so funny.
I'm gonna teach him how to do
That's awesome.
like when he gets more like 12, 13, I'm gonna teach him how to do a content business.
Yeah, heck yeah.
Like go to other businesses and film and edit stuff.
That's so rad. What is he like streaming on or like sharing on the screen?
Hey guys, what's
Like video games?
we're gonna play Garden of Banban Zero. Let's get started.
Okay, guys, let's do it. Okay, the game is started.
For never mind.
Based on what they want to do.
Yeah.
Adam was like really serious.
I don't care about this.
Being a YouTuber. That's like what you know what that means.
Okay, let's get started.
You have to learn how to film.
Rise and shine.
You have to learn how to
It's a new day.
edit this on CapCut. You have to learn how to use all
It's
this
a new
equipment.
day.
And he did. You actually learned how to do all this.
I already know all this. I played this a million times. Let me do it.
So awesome, dude. I can't wait to see, like my daughter is just
Finally, in a million years.
some of this stuff with my
Welcome to our daily questions.
my oldest son who's in the middle.
You will be asked a set of questions.
Just started to get
Never mind.
I want to teach him how to play guitar too.
What's your end game with free throw?
No, I go back and forth like I go back and forth, man. Like I think that there is a number of different opportunities that will present themselves.
Do you remember your name? No.
What we're doing of our service and tech. I mean, like the manual thing was not the right opportunity, but that has like that. Those things are going to continue.
Do you know where you are?
Just because of the era that we're in.
No.
PE, and I guess VC. I didn't know VC was doing it until he went and executed that raise. But
Dude, you know what's great? So in my platform of tools that we can build, one way that you guys could increase your AOV like crazy is if you build, like, it would make more sense for you guys to build like an A2X competitor.
yeah,
And you start with like a partner like me in this.
The heck is that?
yeah, I've thought about that before.
And then you build your own.
What the heck?
QuickBooks handling this.
Yeah.
But here's the thing, like we are a tech company.
Yeah.
And we would be willing to do that for you.
Yeah, I mean that's something that could be interesting.
What's up?
I'm not gonna stream at all, actually.
Why? What's going on?
Because of all stupid music.
What's going on?
Stupid music is going on.
What music is going on?
I don't know, just some random music.
Yeah, is it on your headphones?
Yes.
On your headphones?
Hear it. It's interfering with the streaming. It's recording.
Oh, Adam, I wonder. I think it's right here. Done. There you go.
Oh.
It was just on Safari. Oh.
I know, like over the next 5 years, we have a goal to scale the brand.
Gideon, don't click anything. Don't.
Like I think we could probably scale this to 10 million revenue in like 35% do that. That's probably 3.5 million a year. And I think I don't know if I'll do this, but my crazy idea is like to
Yes.
keep growing free grow. He was super focused on
Okay. Yeah. Let's do
expanding into
it.
widening the vertical. We started as D2C only, and then we went like D2C plus Amazon, and then D2C plus Amazon plus wholesale. And we're just kind of following the trend of the growth path of brands. And I think over time, there's a way to continue to widen the vertical, still stay focused, but continue to widen it and getting better and better at the wholesale piece. Because there's a lot of brands that have past 30 million. That's primarily right. And then additionally, I think, and we'll see.
Hey guys, what's up?
If this is gonna happen or how quickly it's gonna happen. But if there does end up being any more brands that start manufacturing in the US at all, that's another way to widen the vertical.
So, let's play.
Like verticalized brands.
Let's start.
That are also manufacturing.
Yeah.
Even if it's just kitting
Blah
manufacturing.
blah 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 blah.
Assemblies,
I don't care about this.
complex manufacturing, but be able to support better there. And so now you're not just the pure D2C brand service provider that's just buying finished goods. You can work with brands who are
Rise and shine. It's a
manufacturing,
new day.
and you can work with brands all the way through the life cycle. You're starting to become more wholesale heavy over time. And I think
I
if
already
we
know of this.
follow that widening
I played this a
vertical,
million times.
there's no reason
Times.
that doesn't open this up to be a big leader.
Our experimental verticals that we have on the website, but like they're not our best vertical. They're just kind of throwing them out there. It's vertical commerce. So yeah, brands that do their own manufacturing. So Redland Cotton was that, and then mini aggregators.
Yeah.
I think those are two. They're very niche markets, but they're very strong and they're growing. Both of those are growing.
Yeah.
But the problem is they're like very like we need to really expand our production management, which will just
I'm
happen
busy.
naturally over time.
As you
I
guys
don't care.
Mini aggregators, same thing, will expand to their feature set naturally. Like
Okay.
a big foundational one that we'll add within a year.
Do you
is
remember your name?
multi-currency, and then we're already adding multi-entity
I was gonna ask about
features.
multi-entity.
Um,
Is that
Do you
I
know
don't
where you
know,
are?
Like there is a
No.
big, or not to say big TAM. I do. There are, but anyways, like I think we have some scale, even though we're
Are you feeling strange?
vertically focused.
Yes, I am.
And I don't know. I mean, like it'll probably be a pretty profitable business from what I'm, you know, experiencing right now. And like, I think at that scale, we actually still should be able to turn a 30 to 35% profit, bottom line
Okay.
profit.
Do you
And
remember anything from before?
I'm sure that there's gonna be
No.
opportunities to sell the business. And I think for me, it comes down to like, I'm just like a visionary entrepreneur through and through. So to me, it comes down to like, do I eventually find another problem that I want to solve and I just want to like dive into?
Do you just want to have a
Transferring
great
data.
cash-flowing business where you
Key card.
make like $1 million? It doesn't have to
Finally.
be- Let's call it 500K
Let's
a
just
year.
sit.
You know, like great money, or are you looking for an exit, or are you motivated by solving a problem?
Well, I'm
I thought-
Clearly, you're
motivated.
motivated by solving a problem. Though.
Yeah. I'm motivated by like solving the problem and
So,
the creativity. And so it's like, for me, right now there's been sufficient, you know, opportunity to be like creative problem solver within.
Hello, neighbor.
But if that ever like gets
Hello,
stale
neighbor.
for me, I don't know if it will. Like if it ever does, I'll probably want to go meddle with something else. Like, cause that's just how I am. Like, part of the way that I've done that currently is when I get orders for you to grow. I'm also a real estate investor, so I have like a small real estate portfolio of like 10 properties.
10,
Yeah, they're not in Texas. They're in Mississippi.
dude.
But like, so I like went down this rabbit hole.
Single family homes.
2 duplexes and 2 duplexes and 7 single family homes. I have 10 units, so it's 6 single family homes and 2 duplexes.
Dang.
So like I just went down a rabbit hole just reading a ton of books about real estate because I'm a finance guy. And I was like,
What year did you buy those?
I bought them all in the last 13
Okay,
months.
Whoa.
I give it a
How
try.
did you even?
Well, I spent a couple years.
Yes, I can predict the
researching
future.
and learning. I didn't just like do that overnight. And I just so happened to start at the worst time, which is when like interest rates were going crazy and like numbers didn't work
Can't
out.
tell. Don't mark that on me.
But
No, me.
Oh, she'll hate me.
Okay.
Did you buy them all at once?
I bought them over the course of like a year. I did a couple deals at the same time. I just followed like opportunities that presented themselves for whatever reason in the market that I'm in. Last year, there was just a lot of the market's been locked up. Like,
Do you have decent cash flow on those?
they all cash flow. I don't do any deals that don't cash flow. Their
Whoa.
combined return
The
across all
eyes.
of them, just cash flow,
Broski.
is
I saw the eyes.
6%.
I saw the eyes.
But that's not where I get my full return. I'm buying places that I can get a significant discount because they need like a rehab,
Whatever.
and then I'm doing a rehab that gives me when rehab's done, I built it's called forced appreciation. I built in value added equity. So like, if you look at the return, including the value add equity, my combined return across all the deals I did in the last 12 months is like more like 13%.
Wow.
But the way there's like a trifold strategy. Like one, I get tax benefits. I structured it so that my wife doesn't have any.
Okay, guys.
income. So
The secret about girls
as a qualified real estate
is
professional,
that
and we can
if they're ever
depreciate-
mean to you,
we can depreciate all those
then they
properties that are off their
secretly
goals
have a
on
crush on
taxes
you.
and they lose money.
I know their
And
secrets.
I can actually offset the income I make from free to grow with those.
Let's just
Like,
go
I
look
don't-
for a
So do you have to
friend.
put down 20% on all those properties?
I put down 25%. But these price points are like I bought a place for 97K. I bought another place for
Wow.
140.
How is there even stuff that exists that's like 140?
This is one of the last few markets in the country that has price points like this, but it's not going to last forever because I'm not the only investor who. So like Mississippi, Alabama.
Okay,
I'm looking in Alabama.
I will do this.
Pull the trigger.
I can actually do this first try.
I'm not investing in Louisiana. Louisiana is like that kind of like that part of the South are like some of the last places left that have price points like that. But I'm also buying places that like when they're rehabbed in those neighborhoods, like the sought after neighborhoods, they're like the average
Okay.
home value in those neighborhoods like 250. And then like
Yay!
Oh,
how did you get on
that way? I'm finding places that are like below the median, like price point. That like this one house I bought, is like this old lady who just like was, I think moving in with her kids, finally
is
selling
it
the house
this?
for like ever, and it just
Think
was like,
so.
it was like there's sections of
You
floor
forget
missing,
it all
she
the
had- there's a lot of
time.
stuff that like had been paying a long time, and no one wants to buy a place like that right now
Okay.
because with how high interest rates are, no one just has cash to like rehab.
Please
their
be
personal
right.
residence, you know, so
Shoot!
You got
97K, I put like 25 into it. So like all
Okay.
in, I think I was
These
paying
two
with
wrong.
closing costs and everything like 128. But the house is worth like is now worth like 145.
Okay, only these two are wrong.
And then for like 1,500 a month.
Okay.
That one actually has like a really strong
Oh, I know.
best deal. But I mess around with that kind of stuff to keep myself entertained. I'm a real like I love scaling for your grow, and my creative outlet is like this kind of stuff, like figuring out partnerships, recording content, training the team.
Please be right.
But scaling for your grow is like the most
How?
important thing in the world to
You
me.
got
That's
too
why
long.
Jeff, my business partner, is like a true COO. Like I have to be on the creative side, just like coming up with crazy ideas. That's just where I belong, you know. Like I was telling her
Oh,
when
I'm
we
an
were waiting
idiot.
for you to come and record that video. I was like, I actually personally hate being
I do
fractional
this
CFO.
first.
I love
I'm an idiot.
I love our business. I hate being someone else's fractional CFO. But it's just because I'm always thinking about creative ways to see
Hit the stupid ball.
different than like the linear thinker that most accountants are. You know what I mean?
I totally get it. I mean, I
Please, please, please.
hated
What the heck?
implementing.
You got
I did
too
it for
long.
years. I was holding together everything for the first 3 years. I literally can't stand anything in the world. But I was good at it though.
It's actually funny. Like I believe in our service. I believe in our business. I believe in the value of Brian. I hate delivering it personally. And it's funny because I love selling. I love partnerships. I love marketing. And the CFOs on our team who are really badass, like Kim she is badass. She's way better than me in many respects.
Oh, shoot.
If I ask her if she'll like get on a sales call, she's like, "Don't you dare put me on a sales call, like ever." Like, will you come on the podcast? She's like, "No, never." And so it's just like a different. It's a different.
Bro, I'm
personality.
stupid. I thought that already went in.
I love it out there. Austin's great. I mean, we don't live in Austin proper anymore. We did for like 8 years or something like that. It
Please.
exploded, and, like, every
Yes!
city that explodes
Finally.
starts dealing with, like,
In a million years.
what happens to a city that explodes. There's like massive amounts of homeless people.
Think
now
I know
than there
this?
used to be.
Let's see.
You know, they're struggling to like.
Let's see if I do. I think it starts with the one of the smallest.
All the city things are struggling to like keep up, right? It was such like a clean little city before COVID. Well, it was going on before COVID. I don't know if Salt Lake was growing before COVID, and then like during COVID, just like it was growing steadily for like a decade, and then COVID, I feel like it grew another decade in like 18 months.
Oh,
you know, and,
I think I know now.
we started having kids, and then like the schools used to be really great. The school rating started going down, and so when we moved out to Lakeway, which is kind of like this relative to Salt Lake, like we live on the lake, on a golf course, 30 minutes
Okay.
from downtown. But the
Please
schools
be
are, like,
right.
the best
What?
in all of Central Texas. And
Bro,
like
it's the
one of those
tiniest
cities
first.
where-
Shoot.
He go one way.
And so we're just kind of like, well, that's a rule.
But the
So-
e-com and the tech scene
Is downtown. But it's like 25 minutes from
Yeah,
there. Yeah, like it's actually a lot faster for me to get downtown than it is to get there from here.
What about my biggest issue with Utah?
Okay, please be this.
Everybody's Mormon.
Yeah.
I'm not Mormon actually. I grew up LDS.
Okay, please get this right.
Everybody like really sticks. It's different than I'll
Huh?
say this. It's like it's different than like
You
Christian.
got all wrong.
So I'm familiar with both. I grew up in the South.
Okay.
Mormons
Okay, I'm done.
really stick to themselves. They're very
I'm
tribal.
gonna look for a
And
different
if
friend.
you're not a member of their church, then like you don't.
Did you? Oh, you didn't.
It's so weird. Like,
I know what
oh
you're
my
talking
god, ours. So our neighbors. It's like. So I'm. Like I let the kids run around and I'll like socialize. I'll try to socialize with the neighbors. They're all members of the church. They're all Mormons. So there's a neighbor who has 2 kids exactly.
Bro, how did Banban teleport?
And I've been interacting with their parents for a long time.
Yeah.
Kids are here all the time for hours at a time.
All the time. Which is it's great. Like we love it. But I
Oh!
after like months and months and months, and I kept like trying to invite him, hey, you guys should come over, like we should do dinner, like hang out, or just get to know each other, like you guys are our neighbors, our kids hang out all the time. And then he was like, yeah, you guys should. We actually, we have a hot tub over there. You guys should come over and hang out. Like we should like
Finally,
hot tub together.
I have 2 friends.
Chat.
Yeah.
So we go over there. It was set like.
Over my
6:30.
dead slimy body.
We get in the hot tub.
He shows us the set.
Idiot over there found my,
This is what you do.
wants my treasure.
Like,
And then he's
I
like,
found it
"Alright, I got
first.
stuff to do.
It's
First
mine."
you go." And he leaves. And he's like, "Oh, my wife's taking a nap." So she's
Haha.
gone." And we're just sitting
Ha.
there.
We just sat in the hot tub, in another person's hot tub. Just kind of like,
Okay.
Literally for about 20 minutes. We didn't come out once.
Yeah.
Not a single
Hurry
time.
up.
And so we're just sitting there. The kids are running around.
If I
and they're
jump, will
like,
you catch me?
okay, I mean, it's not
I've been
super
stuck up here
ridiculous.
for
Yeah.
hours.
So Jesus, hot tub, but like, we thought we were gonna.
Here I come.
and that, dude, that is
Okay.
that's Utah right there.
For sure.
And then we just like left.
So how is Austin?
Maybe if I
Like,
ask
people
what about
actually
the.
talk to you?
Oh yeah, the culture in Austin is great. I mean, like, independent of like what.
Maybe the table would do a little just go
You don't know whether you're talking to one or not. You
Like they don't care if you're
like,
Presbyterian or a Baptist.
no, you
or
find
like-
out later. They like. Did they go to
I think
church?
it's
What church do they go to? What they do?
this
It's just not like
first. I don't know.
like it's an important thing to a lot of people, but it's not it's not like a
Why does the slider go on for a million years?
thing that causes you to like filter
Okay.
out
Ah.
other people, or I don't know how to explain it. Like, and it's
in
also
Utah,
like,
like we stick out like a sore thumb. 'Cause It's like,
Okay.
yes, he has a tattoo.
yeah,
He's not good at face.
Well, also like we're boyfriend girlfriend, and they're obviously not my kids.
Okay.
Like, oh wait, what's going on here? You know?
Yes, it's totally not like that in Austin. And by the way, like Austin proper, like Austin is like Texas is a red state, but Austin is a blue city, a very blue city. And
What?
it there's like it's a melting
You only
pot
got
of
3 lights.
a lot of culture.
There's like.
So this is actually first,
If you go downtown Salt Lake City, it's like.
but the smallest one is second.
Like, I want something in the middle. Like,
Yeah.
Because I want the slow family life.
Yeah.
Like that's
Where
what
we
it's
got
now.
like
But
so where we live now used to be a retirement community. Like 10
Please
years ago, you would
get
not
it
find
right.
a family
I don't want to waste time.
There's a country club that owns like 4 golf courses, and they're
I
all
think it's
spread
this
around
way.
the city of Lake.
Yeah, don't touch.
And it's a private country club, but there are houses that are on like non-gated golf courses owned by the private country club, but you don't have to bring that
This?
in the house and you just back up to the to the fairway or whatever. But so it used to just be a bunch of retirees. Before COVID, more younger people started moving out there. And then
Yes!
During COVID, when everyone was like, "Hey, I have to report to an office," there's like this mass flood of people, young people with kids.
Finally,
Hey, it's still like
in a
25
billion
minutes to the
years.
city, but I don't really have to go to the city anymore. And so we just like they just like infiltrated and like took the place over. There's still a lot of retired people, but there's a ton of young families.
Let's go.
Where should we check out?
There you were literally igloo.
Somewhere that's like we want. So I want somewhere. Like, I don't want to be straight in the city.
Yeah.
But maybe not like
So,
30 minutes away. Because like I want to be around stuff, but like not in like a 2-bedroom
Okay.
apartment in the city.
Broski, I'm
We
coming.
live in what's called, have you ever heard of Texas Hill Country?
And
Yep.
she wants to be around like
Okay.
coffee shops, like actual places to go.
Yeah, so like
walk.
there's a couple different places you could go. One is you could go to East Austin, which is not downtown. There's 35, which is the highway that goes right through downtown. West of 35 is west of 35 is downtown. East of 35 is East Austin. A decade ago, it was like there, but investors came in and took all these old houses and completely rebuilt it. And
That's
it's like
Spanish.
the neighborhood.
Gavanian
So
Bob.
in downtown.
Manor.
No, here, let me show
Hey,
you.
Hornsby.
let me in. Let me in.
Over near the airport, the Austin Burger.
No.
Do you own your house?
Let me
Well,
in.
so this is the third house
Broski.
we've had in Austin because we first bought in
Don't go out. Try again.
2014.
What do I do?
Sold that house.
Oh,
actually
I
for a
do
minute,
that.
moved back to California for Guardian.
Truffle
Guardian
too.
was in Orange County,
Oh shoot.
and
He grew up in
And
Orange County.
then I convinced Guardian.
Yeah, how did you decide in Austin from Orange County?
Well, because I had already lived here,
Yeah.
and it's a long story. But
Daya.
the company that moved me to Austin was going bankrupt. I was the head of finance. Like I was like, I know we're going bankrupt.
Those are numbers.
And so I was like, should probably figure
This was
something
actually
out.
pretty
right?
easy.
And so I was interviewing for jobs, and all the while I was moonlighting.
The
for
puzzle.
Brian Price. I met Brian
Pretty
Powell
easy,
in
honestly.
undergrad. Like that
Honestly.
that was started in school. Like that business was started in
Stop it,
undergrad business school. Powell and Brian went to the same school as me. That's where I met them. Actually, Brian was the founder. And I was his bookkeeper from day one in 2009 all the way through
Finally.
when I was playing in a band. I got signed to a record label, we recorded a record, I was doing I played guitar and sang.
Finally.
I'll show you a video.
Show the song.
One sec.
But anyways, like I was moonlighting for, and funny, this is why I know like about like OpenERP and Odoo back then. Guardian, when I was moonlighting like part time, the plan was always like, John, when we get big enough, because we raised a small seed round, like $1 million. Kyle and Brian were working full time. The payment was like $20,000 a year.
Okay.
Basically nothing. Trying to take this, we had a
Okay.
prototype that was retrofitted on a bike and worked conceptually, but it wasn't like the final product that you could actually like mass produce. So they raised money on the prototype.
Okay.
And it took
And
like
let's
5
go.
years to get this crazy prototype to like, here's an 85-cent piece of plastic and rubber that we have a patent on and can now retrofit on bikes.
Let's
So
ride
during
the
that
boat.
time, I was moonlighting part-time. I was
Roll,
working
roll,
for other
roll
businesses
down the
full-time.
boat.
I was going on tour with this band.
Wee.
And the plan was always like, when we get big enough,
Well,
you're gonna come on
we can
full-time.
rock.
It'll be me and Brian and Kyle.
And
This
still,
was in 20. Well, we started in 2009.
you're not getting any of
In
it.
2014, so 5 years in, this business I'm working for in Austin starts going bankrupt. I'm moonlighting for Guardian, and meanwhile, they decided to apply to go on Shark Tank because we were selling the brakes to Schwinn and Huffy, and they were buying the brakes from us for like $2 a piece. But to build a business off of $2 a piece,
Finally.
like brake component, you basically have to get on every bike, right? So we were on like hundreds of thousands of bikes, but that's like hundreds of thousands in revenue, right? Yeah. And so, long story short, we were getting traction, but we weren't like getting scale. And so Brian
I
was
don't
like,
care.
What do we do? Like, what are some other options? And so he had been toying with this idea of like, let's start our own brand, and let's stop being, and let's launch a brand, and that way we can force the messaging, and we of like these brakes are safer because the brakes prevent you from flipping over the handlebars. They're anti-lock brakes for bikes. One lever, 2 brakes, impossible to flip over the handlebars.
After the counting
getting the
corner.
bike brand
Corner.
to like tell the story.
Okay.
And furthermore, these bikes were being sold like where? Dick's Sporting Goods, Walmart. No one's telling a marketing story.
It's like selling a coffee cup and like we're gonna start our own coffee brand.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Well, so we couldn't get the message out there. Just we knew that this thing was like legit, a big innovation that bikes hadn't seen in decades. And so we started a brand, and Brian decided to apply to Shark Tank. It took like 2 years. Like like they reached out, they did several rounds of diligence. Like I remember the first diligence package I put together, like just preliminary to make sure that like
Nina,
you're a legit company. You don't have like you have legitimate articles of incorporation. You don't have any suits that have been filed against you, right? And so they call you like every quarter to like catch up and like learn.
Count
more.
in the counting corner. Corner.
Hey, we're gonna bring you on the set. So this is in
No
2016.
peeking.
They went on the set.
No
filmed,
peeking.
And at that time, the company I was working for had gone bankrupt, and we were gonna move back to Orange County because the factory I worked for in Orange County, the one where
Garden of Banban
I
Zero.
worked for and everything,
Find
they
them
never
all.
were able to backfill my position. And I talked to the owner, and he's like,
Broski,
"Dude, I'll hire you back in a heartbeat."
why are you
It turned
hiding
out
in
that
there?
Where Brian and Kyle moved the business was like down the
Bro's,
street. Or like
bro's so
not like
dumb.
5-minute drive. And so they're like, if you come back, dude,
All
we're
the
gonna raise
Gavanian
another round.
blobs are good.
We're gonna go on Shark Tank.
Are
and
done.
We're gonna bring you on full time.
Actually,
So for about a year, we
because
waited on
these
Shark
guys
Tank while I was working
have
back
the
in
worst hiding
process
spots
manufacturing.
of all
They
of
get
hide and
called to go on
seek.
set to LA. They go, they record,
Like they would be hiding
left with a handshake
behind
deal for 500K,
the seeker.
50% of the business. And then we spent the next
That would be
12
the
months
dumbest
negotiating
spot
the deal.
in
Before
history.
it finally closed, it closed in December.
Got me!
2016. We got 500K, and I quit my job and started working.
Did you ever meet?
Da da da.
After that, he's based in Dallas. So that was
I'm
part of the story, too,
terrible.
like, we were going to
Even
Dallas.
at this game,
You know, dude, he's just a billionaire. Like
You're
he's
cheating.
A nice guy, but like
you're cheating.
billionaire is gonna be like
You're cheating.
gonna
You're cheating.
president. He's gonna go, hey, how's it going? How you doing? Good to see you. Let me know how I can be helpful. You know, but
Oh,
he
nab
pulled some
nab.
solid. He did some solids. He got us on. One of our competitors filed a suit with the CPSC saying that our brakes don't meet CPSC requirements.
You
Because
peeked.
we were like stealing market share, and Mark reached out. He is personal.
You
friend,
peeked.
the outgoing president
One.
of CPSC, and he got the whole case dropped.
That's
Yeah, that saved us a lot of
Got me.
headache. But anyway, so like
Oh,
I joined full.
bro's hiding behind the
launched
treasure
brand
chest.
at Christmas,
Bro, so dumb.
and then aired on Shark Tank in April
I thought we did
Like figuring out, we had no idea what we were doing. We were on a Magento site. Shopify had just, like in 2017, this is 8 years ago.
Yeah.
Shopify had existed, but it was like this new thing.
Oh yeah.
And the
You're
reason we moved
cheating.
is 'cause we had this
You're
agency
cheating.
that had a developer.
Okay,
that
I'll
managed
go
the Magento sites, and like the night before
with-
launch, we couldn't get a hold
with
of them because like, they were
Banban
closed
hiding
and it was a
again.
weekend. And so Kyle literally
I think he's
migrated
hiding
us
the
to
there.
Shopify. He stayed up all
There.
night and migrated us to Shopify himself before our launch, like 2 days later. And we never looked back. We stayed on Shopify ever since then. So we had no idea what we were doing. Like we launched on
I'm
Amazon
gonna tell that
FBA.
story tomorrow on the podcast recording.
Dude, like
It's such a good story.
I mean,
wait, how did
the number of times we almost ran out of money, and like
There's
like,
something
this
above
this
that.
happened more than one time. There's a container at the port of Long Beach.
I think I know what it is.
Chinese factory didn't release the telex because we hadn't paid them yet, and the telex BOL is like what allows the freight forwarder to like clear customs.
Yep.
So they're holding on to the telex,
Broski.
and we like don't have enough money in the bank account to like pay for the container, and we've been working with these two investors for like weeks, and one of them says they're gonna send their wire like that day. It doesn't come through, and we're just like, what? We're paying like the demurrage fees and stuff for like the container just sitting there, and then we end up these guys who we talked to like 2 years before end up sending us an email, and they're like, hey guys.
Oh,
so
that's
Shark Tank
Syringin.
episode, we're wondering if you still
One of my
have any,
favorite
like,
characters.
availability in your open round, and we're like, yes.
Ooh, doo,
we
doo,
have
doo.
it closed, like tomorrow.
Broski.
And they like, we got a $250,000 tranche of capital and paid for that, cleared customs. So like,
Okay, let's
I've been
go
through
up
all
there.
the just ridiculous stuff of being like an equity-backed startup. It's crazy what we did and had to go through. So
Oh
by the
my
time 10
gosh.
years in, like the brand, I left when we were doing about 20 million a year in revenue, or like 20-ish. And now they're like 140 million. I don't ever. I mean, I was fully vested when I left, like 100% vested, and so I was like, I got the equity.
Yeah, don't kick on the computer.
No. It was a decade of like, I mean,
No!
it's because it's
Bro.
a big part of why I know what I know. It's so multifaceted in ecom, not just being an accountant. But like, I was done. We started having kids. It was a decade in, and I was like, I'm tired, man. I'm ready to like have kids, and like, I'm still an entrepreneur, but like, I don't need to do that burnout grind ever again in my life. And then I was like, I'm starting Free to Grow CFO, which was just me as a freelancer. And then I got up.
Okay.
Where did you end up
I
working?
think Banban's hiding in there. In this
way
room.
harder at Guardian Vibes.
I think.
But it's because we didn't know what we were doing, and so
I
we
don't
compensated
go-
by just putting in. Like anyone can figure anything out if they have the time. The trick is like, can you figure it out
He says
fast enough that it doesn't consume
something different
you know? And so
when you
like I was a lot wiser
if
when
you
I
find
sat
a
down
mid
before I even started Free to Grow.
or before someone that's the last or the first one, he says, dang it.
Write out my whole marketing.
But now he says,
I had that whole
I'm
marketing
surely
message.
good
I had the company
because I was the last one to be found.
EOS at Guardian Vibes from the ground up. So like I had a full
Okay,
set of core
I think
values,
we
our mission, and purpose,
unactive
what I thought our ICP
the
was
counting
at the
corner.
time, and like
Welcome back,
problem we
Case
solved,
4.
our
Case
three minutes
04.
of, like how we solve it. I had that all written out, and I was like, all right, I'm gonna start the business next week. Like I'm gonna start making calls. So I did that all first. At Guardian, it was the other way around. It was like, this is gonna work, so let's just do it. And then we figured out later we didn't have all those other things, you know. So yeah.
Dude, I still haven't told the real story of poultry.
Everyone has a real story of it.
Oh, dude, it was. So, I can tell you the real story of poultry.
Oh wait, he doesn't go in here.
So I went to
He
poultry.
goes somewhere else.
I had started a sourcing division at mainchan.com. I scaled that from 0 to 3 million. Poultry was one of my customers. I was
Huh?
my career
You're
was
not
supply
talking
chain.
to me.
And so I
Oh.
could source stuff, build it myself. I started my own Etsy shops, Amazon, but it was more like factory and supply chain management. I spoke Chinese, Cantonese, and Mandarin, and then I would launch products and sell them online. Quality was one of my customers. So at that point, I had already decided I'm gonna do a tool like Luminous.
Oh,
I
that's
didn't
their
know
engine.
exactly what it was gonna be, but I'd worked with enough brands and ran their supply chain that like, man, nobody knows their data.
Yeah.
Nobody has it. Everybody just uses ShipStation and then like a bunch of spreadsheets. I didn't know too much about the market back then though. So I went to Qualtry. My pitch to them was just like, guys, I can save you so much money on all of your products. Like I can source this in a heartbeat and cut like 50%
Gotta get something,
across
Nina.
all of your
What?
cutting boards. and
Don't
this
go
and that,
too
like,
far.
cut cost of your containers, just because they weren't even doing anything strategic there.
Yeah, they're just moving goods.
Yeah, they were just buying from trading companies. They had no clue how to like actually source a factory and put quality control in it. So I went there, did that. I cut so much money for them. I was their whatever, I can't remember, VP of supply chain or whatever. And I also told them, I was like, by the way, I'm also going to start building the software for this, and you guys can use it for free. And that was the beginning of Luminous. So the first rendition of Luminous, like I cut a ton of costs for them. I noticed like about 6 months in, the CEO at the time, he started to get like kind of antsy, like kind of like, can you help us launch more products? Like it was weird.
Yeah.
And I did, like I helped them like launch a bunch of new products, like I spun up a new brand and stuff, and then the first rendition of Luminous was done. They were having massive trouble. I implemented SKU Vault, Sin 7, I tried Fishbowl. Eventually we just landed on Luminous because I was able
Go to
spin
sleep
up
in your
inventory
room.
management and PO management
Okay.
like, pretty quickly. So
Let's
so
go.
once I had done all of those things in like 8 months, all of a sudden the CEO of Qualtry left, and they pinged me, the board of directors and the CEO, and they're like, "Will you be CEO?" And I said yes. I said yes. All I cared about was really Luminous.
Yeah.
Because I was just like,
Stop, Nina.
this would be a good opportunity. Amazing. Sign this document. It was basically like releasing that like you can never go after me for Luminous. Luminous is mine. You know that I'm working on it. Like, and then that opened Pandora's box.
Really?
When I became CEO, Qualtry was so they were PE owned.
Okay.
They'd just been acquired, and they just merged with another company that the PE firm owned called JDS Enterprises. They were on a system called Mom, like this ERP. Dude.
No, it's just like the fact that
Mom.
that's
It's literally called Mom. You have to in-house servers. Crazy, dude.
In-house server.
So what they did not disclose to me, and I was not smart enough at the time to ask if I would redo this. Oh my goodness,
Yeah.
I would know all the questions and ask, I would look at all the financials. So I come in as CEO, and by the mind you, Qualtry, it's a $20 million brand, yes,
Yeah.
but it's like we do warehouse management production in-house. So there's like 50 to 70 full-time employees.
For sure.
Q4, when everything spikes for temp labor, it gets up to like 200 employees. So it's not like a small thing to run.
For sure.
So I find out about 3 weeks later, as I'm getting up to speed with the CFO, he's just like, so we've got like 2 months left. I don't know how much it is. Like, I don't know how much Mike told you, the former CEO, and I was like, no, he said, you know, we just gotta get some wins and we're gonna be good. And it's like, well, you have 2 months left. By the way, just so you know how Qualtry was acquired by the PE firm. So there's a senior lender and a mezz lender. This is a highly leveraged deal. You have debt reservice payments that you have to make of $240,000 a month.
Wow.
$240,000 a month. By the way, Groupon, which used to be the #1 channel, it's 70% down year over year. I mean, the stock is totally tanking. Oh, by the way, your head of revenue or your VP of revenue, he just lost his Etsy, which was a $2 million a year channel. So yeah, I was like,
How long did you end up being there for?
Where's the freaking red key
kept
card?
it alive. So it was all in all, it was almost 2 years.
What the heck?
So dude, I took us from literal 2 months from it, we were almost dead. I had to cut so many people. I've never fired so many people. It was crazy. I can't stand that CEO because
Where's
he
that
didn't have
red
the
key
balls
card?
to do anything. And he just effed off and got like a random VP role at the SaaS company. It was just like, dude, you are so dumb. Dude, I had to cut so many people because there was so much bloat. And he just wouldn't make the cuts. I extended everything. Like, we rocked that Q4. Luminous, actually old Luminous, I built out my own custom dashboards for contribution margin. I went all in on contribution margin and just margin calculation. Because we had multiple Shopify stores. We sold on Amazon. We had Star Fulfilled Prime, Etsy.
Prime, man.
So I just ripped, like, I didn't
Where the
have
heck
anything,
is
so
the
I
red
just
key
built
card?
Luminous to give me what I ended up doing was, when you look at contribution margin, we were selling the same cutting boards, the same sketch pad, like I just looked at our top selling SKUs. It was like 20% of the SKUs would move volume, but specifically there were like 3 channels where we had 60% margins, and instead of Amazon where we had like 5 sometimes when you include ad spend, it was like really bad. So like I ended up just pivoting the business to focus much more on the higher contribution margin channels. And I cut so many people. But we were profitable, and I was servicing debt payments. So I made it. Like, I
Finally,
extended the runway.
I
And
found
we made
it.
it for another year and a half. The only reason why anything happened was because I left.
Welcome
so
back,
it had been
Case 4.
it was like a year and a half as CEO, and it was I can't remember what year it was. It was the year that we fundraised with Luminous, and we were closing out Q4. It was just getting to the point where like Luminous was like
nab.
like running this shit show, and also the PE firm, the senior lender, the mezz lender, they refused to renegotiate the debt, which I'd already come to them as like, look, we made it, we got through, guys, we're like a 4 million EBITDA business. I'm paying $240K a month to services. Like, what can I even do here? You guys need to come to the table and let's renegotiate this. They never did. So like it just got to a point where Luminous was doing well. I built so much of the product. I'd already sold like 5 other customers. And they were in the process of fundraising. As soon as the fundraising finished, I was just like, well, nobody's doing anything. I'm out. You guys can find another CEO. And then when me leaving triggered infighting of the PE firm, senior manager, and the mezz lender, and they just said, like, they just like,
Dude, that's happened so many times with PE firms. You know what's funny? That's interesting because one of the most formative things for me at Guardian was the 9 months. So I was gonna leave a whole year earlier. I left in November of 2021, and so the whole like COVID thing was during COVID. The business was already growing before that, but then during COVID, like obviously, like e-com exploded, but bikes were massive. People couldn't go anywhere else, right? So like we were at the intersection of like e-com blowing up and bikes blowing up. Even bike shops, brick and mortar bike shops, all sold out of bikes, right? And our CEO, this whole other side of Brian came out, where it was like I saw the greed for the first time, like in his eyes, and like it was like all he could do was push us all to figure out, like the COVID Santa story I told you, that's part of this broader like figure out how to get bikes, and if you don't, like there's gonna be really big problems. Like if I have to fly to China to get us more bikes, like you guys are all fired. And I was just like, this side that I'd never seen from Brian in my entire life. And then when we did everything we could, me and the rest of the executive team, mind you, like, we just had our second baby, and my wife almost didn't survive. She almost died when my baby was born. She had a hemorrhage, and they couldn't stop it, and she almost bled to death. So like, I come back from like being in the hospital for 3 days, straight back to like calls. I can get called at any time from our CEO.
Hey,
10 o'clock in the
help
morning.
me.
Ruben Brad, who's our VP of operations at the time. Even this person who's the product guy. And it's just like this
Stop
mad dash.
kicking
Like,
me.
we've got to get every ounce of revenue we can while we're in the middle of this crazy like COVID demand. Anyways, we did what we could do. We ended up stocking out by the end of the holiday. But I come away from that going like, dude, this is not, I'm not working with the same person I thought I was working with. I've never seen this side come out. And the things that, I was the COO and the CFO, so like, I was second in command of the business. The things that I had to hear behind the scenes with Brian about like, all of a sudden all these people who like worked their ass off for this business, who didn't figure out how to like get bikes in a time when no one could get bikes. He's just like, these people are worthless, man. Like they don't. But anyways, guess what happens after? Because that was the Christmas of 2020, right? We go into 2021. When I came out of that holiday season, I was like, dude, I'm done with this. Like I love. It's fun to grow and it's fun to build. But like, you don't all of a sudden see like gold, a pot of gold at the end of the rainbow and just forget about people. Because the second that you do that, it just becomes a game all about yourself. And even if you win the game by yourself, you get to the end of the rainbow and there ain't anyone else there to celebrate with, right? So I came out of that going like, this is, what have I gotten myself into? Like, maybe I just never saw the side because we never made money before. We've been a venture-backed startup that's always been trying to figure out how to get product market fit, right? Yeah. And so I came away with a real bad taste in my mouth. There were several things that happened where like, Brian recruited people away from another, like, a good paying job and then had me fire them. And I'm like, dude,
let's go.
Listen, I don't care about firing people, but like, dude, they came here to work because of you. And like, these people have kids. They left a stable company because you convinced them with your vision, and now you're gonna make me let them go. Like, I'll do it, but like, they're gonna know that it's not me and that it's you. And so a couple of these things happened, and I was like, dude, I gotta find my way out of here. Like, I'm ready to move on to the next chapter. But, so I was getting ready to leave at the beginning of 2021, coming out of that COVID Q4. But guess what happened? All of the bikes that we stayed up endless nights, 7 days a week trying to get, when did they all finally come? In like freaking January and February. And it was just because lead times ballooned. They ended up shipping it all. And I remember sitting down
2 more mistakes and I'm done for.
He's like, no man, like we're a big brand now. Like we're gonna continue crushing it.
Or if I charge the faulty ones,
we didn't make it.
Then I'm done for.
And I'll never forget this.
Okay,
my supply chain guy was really worried because he's been working in China. He's been making bikes in China for like 25 years. So he has like personal friendships with like the owners of these factories. Like he's a very well-respected American in the bike industry in China.
No.
And he came to me as like, John, this is way too many bikes.
Shoot.
He's like, I have been in the bike industry for like almost 3 decades. Like, I'm telling you, COVID didn't reset our demand higher. It just pulled demand from next year into 2020. Like, I've never been through COVID, but I've seen something like this happen in like past like bubbles in the bike market. And anyways, I tried to fight that battle with our CEO and he was like, nope, like that's not what's going on. We have like a new demand, the demand curve has been reset, and he said, make the bikes, I will find the money to pay for it if we don't have the money to pay for it. Like we were on this call and he's yelling at us like make the bikes. I will find the money if we end up not having the money. Well, guess what? All the bikes came. It's March, and the sales didn't come. And so we're sitting on like a record number of bikes. And I remember Brad.
$7.2 million of inventory.
And so, like, had to sit down with my financial model. Our CEO was like, okay, John, what would have to be true for us to. There's other stupid things that happen. They got this 100,000 square foot warehouse in Austin. And they came to me like, John, should we sign this lease? At that time, commercial real estate in Austin, like, you couldn't find it because there was a real estate boom during COVID. Like, it's the only place that meets our needs. Like, we've got to sign this. I was like, dude, what are we going to do with this place? They're like, I know we don't have anything to do with it right now, but in like 6 months, they were going to start a factory in Austin. In 6 months, we started the factory. Got it. So anyways, they ended up signing. I told them not to. He signed it. 3 months later, we're like, we're not starting a factory because we're now going to try to figure out how to survive with these millions of dollars worth of bikes we have that we can't pay for. Brian had us hire all these people during COVID, so now all of a sudden we go from being profitable to losing $120,000 a month on the P&L and having all these bikes. And so my VP of supply chain, Brad, comes to me and is like, dude, the factory, like our payments are coming due to the factory, like are we gonna be able to pay them? And I'm like, I don't know. And so Brian asked me to model out like what would have to be true for us to survive through the end of the year. And I was like, well, we have to let some people go, but like that won't even
Okay,
get us
turn
to
off.
cash flow positive.
Turn off the gas flow.
We have millions of dollars of payments to make on bikes, and like the only way I can cut that is to just tell the factory we can't pay them. And so I then spent the next like 30 days going and telling my supply chain team that they have to go tell the factories that they have these like really strong multi-decade relationships with that were not good for the money, and that we will pay them, but we need to work out a payment plan. And it just kept changing. It was like a 90-day payment plan, and then it was a 4-month payment plan, and then a 5-month. Anyways, we spent the whole next year paying off that inventory in tranches. But basically, in about April of 2021, Brian was like, hey man, the only way we're gonna make it is if you refinance our debt stack. We had an ABL with a lender named Dwight Funding. You refinance our debt stack, and I go raise equity capital. And he's like, for me to raise, I determined we needed like $2 million,
Again.
and that I needed to get
I
our
had to unlock the
debt
door
refinanced
again.
from a $3 million line of credit to a $5 million line of credit with like different advance rate and everything. And so he's like, I'm gonna have to go MIA because if I'm gonna raise like $2.5 million, we're in the middle of like losing money without a great story. Like I'm just gonna need to go have like a ton of conversations. And he tried to effectively, I was like the interim CEO for like 6 months, from like basically April to like October. He just stopped coming. He's like, put me optional on all the company meetings. Like, I'm gonna show up if I can show up. He didn't even show up to 2 of our leadership like quarterly offsites, and he just went MIA trying to figure out how to raise like private. I don't know. We didn't end up doing a private equity deal, but somehow he thought private equity would like invest in the business at that time. I ended up refinancing our debt stack, somehow convincing Assembled Grants to give us a $5 million loan, which is funny because when I left, the guy who runs
Not right now.
when I started Free to Grow, he's like, dude, why the fuck did you leave me with that $5 million loan, man? I was like, I had to go do something else, bro. They ended up paying it off, but so for like 6 months, I ran the business, refinanced the debt stack, negotiated with all these vendors, tried to figure out how the heck we could possibly scale Facebook spend. The reason I know so much about advertising is for this 4 months, I got into all the nuts and bolts and details with my VP of marketing of like all of the marketing metrics to try to figure out how we could possibly scale ad spend and move these bikes. We didn't end up figuring it out to any level of like massive success. We just survived because I borrowed more money. We paid and we just slow paid our China over like a 6-month period. And then Brian ended up raising $2 million from our existing investors. And it's just like, I wish we had just started there, right? But that was my taste of being the, instead of the second in command, I was the first in command for like 6 months. Kept us from dying, and then when he came back from raising that $2 million from our existing investors in October, I sat down with him and was like, dude, I'm leaving. Like, I couldn't leave before this because I recruited a bunch of people to come here, and I wasn't gonna leave them. I was gonna leave in January, but if I didn't refinance our debt stack and run the business while you equity fundraised, and tell ad nauseum, I don't know how much you had to do this, probably a lot. Tell people, we're gonna be okay.
No.
Please don't leave. Like,
I
please
had
don't
to
leave.
sell
I need you.
everybody.
I promise you that if we're gonna go belly up and I can't pay you, I will tell you. I promise. Like, the number of times I had to have that conversation. And then so because I did that and convinced people to stay when they probably should have left, I was like, I'm not gonna leave until there's fresh capital on the balance sheet. I can't guarantee you where the company will go from here, but at least there'll be enough capital on the balance sheet that like people will get paid. It'll kick the can down the road, right? That happened in October of 21, and then I told Brian I'm leaving, dude. Tell me how long do you need? 30 days, 60 days, 90 days? But I gotta be done by the end of the year. So I found we didn't even hire another CFO. We hired like a finance director. And
that's a goat
I
snail.
left like Christmas of 2021. But like him
A
and
goat
Kyle were
snake
pissed.
I met.
They were pissed that like cause he comes back, he's like raised the money, he's like, all right man, we're gonna start a factory, and I was like, no dude, like I'm done. Like I'll be helpful, like I'm not gonna sabotage this, like I have equity, I helped build this with you guys. There's people here that I recruited and that I cared about, but like I've reached my limit. I have 2 kids and we're gonna have a third. We were already pregnant with the third, they're only 18 months apart. We got a third on the way. Like I'm going to do something else. I can't do this again. Like I can't do what we just went through again. And I didn't. I
Oh
should have
no.
aired out with him like that whole like.
Run, 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 run.
I'm out, dude. And then over the course of the next 6 months, every person on my executive team, my VP of supply chain, my VP of like US ops, my VP of marketing, they all left. They all work somewhere else now. And then he brought in a new round of people who bought in the next like round of his vision, did another fundraise. And I mean, they launched a factory, they're doing 140 million in revenue. But after that experience, I
Oh,
lost
no.
the camaraderie we had that like took us for like a decade from nothing to like 20 million in revenue. Like all the trust was lost. I was like, I'm not doing this again. I'm not gonna run a business out of greed.
Oh,
Run a business out of,
shoot.
like, be an entrepreneur and like trying to build something.
You know, the feeling. So I have a similar feeling because like,
I don't tell people that story because like I think Brian, if this real story got out like in public, he's so full of himself, and now he runs a really big company. Like I think he'd have an attorney send me something about confidentiality if he found out that like I told the real story. So like I get asked all the time about leaving Guardian, and I don't tell a fake story, but I have to tell the PG version of the story on everyone's podcast because they can't know that like the person running Guardian Bikes is actually, he's not a fraud, but he's just like it's all about Brian's kingdom. He's building Brian's empire, and I was like, I can't be a part of this. Like it's fine, dude, you're the CEO and the original founder, but like people matter, and you've got people on this boat who are bought in to you. I've talked to him a few times. I've had to talk to him just like about equity stuff and whatnot. And I even asked him if he wanted to come on my podcast, like, cause like,
Ron.
even though I'm not gonna be like
Go.
homies with him, I'd
Go,
love
go,
for
go,
him to
go,
tell
go,
the
go,
story
go.
of him
Run from the
building a
goat
factory.
snail.
So I've been cordial with him.
I meant
but,
goat
like,
snake.
I could never work with him ever.
Don't
again.
worry.
And I
I'll
won't.
get used to calling him goat snake.
at Qualtree, in order to survive during that time where I we didn't have any cash or inventory. So I had my own contacts in China. They literally lent me like just personal lending, like $1 million
Yeah.
to pay for the inventory. And I paid them all back.
What the heck?
Like literally as soon as we turned cash Q4. But it was like I literally like, dude, I did a triple somersault backflip to save the company. And like the way the way they came in, like it was just like, you don't understand what I did to. And that's what like I would have stayed at Qualtree, because again, like I had sold everybody like to stay and like, no, everything's gonna be good. It was, I remember when it was like the senior lender, he came in after Q4 just to like look into the business. It was after that I was just like, I'm out.
Yeah.
Like, you guys did. Nobody could have done what I did.
Yeah, and it's not even
literally nobody even has the contacts or the like mix of experience. It's like, I'm done.
And the
Like,
thing
see
that
ya.
people don't realize, it's not about
What the heck?
getting the credit, right? What it's about is that like it's about acknowledging
Is banban okay?
it's about trust.
It's truffle
Like
too.
as soon as you lose trust, you're like, okay, I don't know what your motive is. I know what my motive is, but now I don't know what yours is.
Exactly.
And so I don't know what you might be planning that I'm not aware of.
Yep.
And as soon as you feel like that, it's game over. It's game over. Like, and your team can't feel like that about you either. They don't have to get the same payout as you
Okay.
as the founder, but they do need to be able to trust your intentions and your motives. Even that doesn't even mean that you won't fire anyone. It means being honest, right?
You'll be real.
It means like Brian not sending me to fly to Phoenix to fire this guy that he poached away from another business. Not me, I didn't poach him, he did. But he sent me. I remember going out there and firing him, and he looked at me, he's like, why isn't Brian here? I was like, yeah. Hey bro, I'm just doing what I'm told to do. I'm just the messenger, right?
Okay.
But like, guess what? Other people in the business saw that. Other people in the business were like, why didn't Brian want that?
Hide in the
And so
hiding
everyone
spot.
else started going like, wait, who's Brian? I trust him. I'm bought into this vision. Are we actually going where he says we're going? Or are we not actually going there?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And so, anyways.
It has nothing to do with credit. It's just like, I just remember the senior and the mezz lender and the PE firm. Like, they're so disconnected.
Yeah.
And there was like no appreciation. Like, guys, you would have been dead a year and 3 months ago.
Yeah.
Like, what?
And your loan would have gotten paid back. Your loan doesn't get paid back.
You won't renegotiate.
Thanks
like,
for
what
playing.
do you want me to do here?
Yeah.
Like, I literally just pulled a miracle, and like, you're showing up. I'm out.
Yeah.
Figure this shit out yourself.
Yeah.
Like,
Okay, guys.
like, why? Because I was.
This is
I was
the
just,
end of the video.
I came in as CEO.
And
like my best
we'll
interest
see
is
you in
the
one.
people who I had sold
Peace.
to stay there.
Yeah.
And then also like
Peace out.
I had like